I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Here with Delegate Terri Hill. How are you? Dr. Terri, Dr. Hill, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's good to be here. It's a wonderful thing to commemorate and remember. I just hope that we don't forget the lessons. We need to apply them today. Right? It's not just about thinking back at the good old days. These are the good old, bad old days. We're living it again.
Do you remember Gwynn Oak Park during the days of the amusement park?
I do not. I moved to Maryland in 1969. So I've heard about it, but never had the opportunity to be here. Certainly was never here.
Well, what does this 60th commemoration mean to you?
It means, again, remembering that the struggle is never over. And just as generations before had to struggle for us to have rights that we take for granted, we've got to continue struggling. And the most important thing, I think, in 2023 for people, not just African American people, but for all of our residents in Maryland and the United States to remember, is that we aren't going to go back, right? We can make America great going forward. We won't make America great by going back.
So just one last question. What does this mean in an era where you have your first black governor?
I think there are a couple of things. Number one, I think it's just important to remember where we came from, because too often we get complacent. And I think Governor Moore would be one of the first ones to say that his ascension is important, but it's not the end of the story. And in any kind of struggle, right, you can't just gain ground. You actually have to post centuries to hold it. And I think for the last 20, 30, 40 years, in many ways, we have gotten complacent.
Oh, no question.
And we have not posted the centuries, and we're suddenly getting scared. And
don't get scared now.
There's nothing to be scared about. We just need to get to work. The playbook that's being used against African Americans, about other BIPOC folks, against immigrants, against LGBTQ folks, it's the same playbook that they used in Jim Crow time, right? So they went back to figure out what they could use again. They put a little color and a little spin on it. And we need to go back to our playbook too. So we've been here before. We will be victorious. And frankly, I don't think they know what they're up against.
No, they don't. Doctor, thank you so much. We wish you an excellent session coming up, and however we can be of assistance to keep us in mind.
Always appreciate what you do. Thank you.
Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.